I wrote this when Mom was sick, and she was in the front room, and I was kind of just writing some stuff down. And so this is where this came from. So I am going to do my best, but it's not easy. We could go on the rest of the day with stories about my mom. She was a truly giving person. Whenever there was a family gathering or event, it was a common joke that to the kids that Nana would be here soon with way too much food, that we would have too many gifts, and that she would be going way too far to make us happy, and she always did. We always had to be careful what Nana said, because if Nana heard someone speak a need, that need would not just be filled, it would snowball into something unrecognizable. I will have to give an example. This is an example of a phone call I would receive from my mom. This is only a slight exaggeration, and if you look at the kids while I'm reading this, you will probably see that I'm telling the truth. She would say, "Hi honey, it's Mom. Just a quick call. I know you're busy." That was a secret code for clear the next 30 to 45 minutes. Remember when we were at church and Megan said the AC was up high and she was a little cold? Well, I really don't like them being cold, so what I did was I ordered her a coat off of QVC. They had a Christmas in July thing going on, so they had coats, and I saw one that would be perfect, but it was a boy's coat, so I got it for Nicholas. We think that Christopher and Brendan need coats because I can always give them some too. If they don't, then I can just give them the money that the coat costs so they can pick one out. I know Brendan said he saw some shoes he liked on TV 3 years ago, so maybe he can use the money for that. Either way, whatever they want to do is fine, but I sent the cash already. I didn't think it was fair to just give the boys money, so I have envelopes for all the kids. So I got the coat for Nicholas, and Brendan is going to get his shoes, so I thought I might as well get all the kids some shoes. So I ordered 2 pairs for each of them. We can always send a pair back if they don't fit. I got pairs for Kate and Jen as well. Do Kate and Jen need coats? I know Kate said she was cold at lunch last month. Speaking of lunch, we want to go to Moe's after church, or do we want to have lunch here at my house? Either way, I went ahead and got every kind of lunch meat that exists and 7 different breads, plus some chicken fingers and macaroni, because I know that Vivi and Ryan like that. I also got the cheese that Lily liked that time when she was 3, and ice cream that Kaylee mentioned last year at Thanksgiving. I couldn't remember what type of cheese it was that Sheridan liked, so I got one of every type of cheese that's on the planet. I know you and Jeff are doing low carbs, so I started thawing a turkey last week, and it's in the oven right now. Do you think Kate and Jen like turkey? Just in case they don't, I made 4 types of salads. If we decide to go to Moe's, that's fine. We can just freeze all of it. So all that to say, Megan and the other kids have coats on the way and should be here in time for church. I went ahead and paid double the price for shipping. Shoes, coats, and cash are coming soon too. Love you all, and if you need anything else, let me know. I always forget something. In the last days of my mom's life, she never stopped telling us she loved us. And it followed every cup of tea, every blanket, every help trip to the car. Every seatbelt buckle, every dose of medicine, and every last word before bed. I always made sure to tell Mom, I know you love us. And I know as a parent myself, I understand the most important thing in the world is for my children to understand that I love them, and that there's not anything I wouldn't do for any of them. If I had a choice, I would shield them from this world and absorb any pain or suffering for them. I want them to know that no matter what the circumstances are, that I am always their father or stepfather, and that I love them unconditionally. This is why Mom kept saying it to us. She didn't want us to feel pain or fear or be sad or hurt. She wanted us to feel her love, and I know she left this body behind knowing that we did, and that it was returned to her. I remember something Mom said in the car on the way home from the emergency room. Mom had just had the first scan that showed something serious, as the doctor called it. They wanted Mom to stay the night and run more tests, but Mom chose to come home. It was very scary and uncertain time. Mom told me on that ride home, I want you to know that if anything were to happen to me, that I'm with God and I'm okay. Mom said, when I think about my parents, they are still alive in me. I remember all I learned from them and all the memories that we had, and it's like they're right here with me. We can think that when people pass away, they're gone, but it just isn't true. I'm not sad when I think about my mom and dad, she said. I'm so grateful and happy for what I've had with them, so just know that I'm okay. I want my children and my brother's children to hear that and remember Nana's words. I want to make sure to say it here so that we can all know what Mom believed and what she meant for us to understand when she said that. My mom knew that her body doesn't make up who she is, so that she didn't need to be with her loved ones physically to be together. That God's Spirit binds us all together in this life and after our lives here on earth are over. That we are all His children and that we are cared for by our Father in heaven as such forever. That bad things will happen in this life that we can never understand. But our Father will never leave us, and He will always keep us with Him. The love I described how Mom loved us and how we love you children is the same type of love that God has for us. It never stops and it never changes. It was so hard to be brave during all this. It was easy to slip into self-pity and fear. It was easy to try to determine what is fair and to be angry. It was easy to look at the problem and lose hope. Mom never looked away from God during this hard time. She would say things like, we have to trust God's plan, and He knows what He's doing. We can only trust Him. Mom's faith was an inspiration to us all. She had a working faith. I hope that for myself and for you all, to have the kind of faith that my mom had. It transforms us into people that God can use and sustain us through the most scary and hard times. Mom had a relationship with God that wasn't just an idea or something that she visited once a week at church or talked about, but a truly conscious contact with Him that she could draw from and give away. We love you all, and words aren't enough to tell you how much it means for you guys to be here. I pray that you all can remember and feel the love my mom gave to us, and I also pray that we all share that love with others. And to my children, when those grandkids arrive, watch out, because I promise that I will be filling that new position that is open. God bless you, and we love you very much.